The shoes had been cleaned every night for 4 years. They stood neatly by the door of a small brick house on Willow Lane, a pair of men's leather shoes, worn at the heels but polished until they shone. Neighbors passed by and noticed them, always in the same place, always waiting. Margaret Hale cleaned them before bed. It was her quiet ritual, the one thing the war had not taken from her. Her husband Arthur had left in the first summer of fighting. On the morning he departed, he placed the shoes by the door and laughed softly. "Don't move them," he said. "I'll need them when I come home." Letters came, for a while, then fewer, then none. Still, Margaret cleaned the shoes. The war changed the street. Houses emptied, windows shattered, sirens replaced church bells. But every evening, as darkness fell, Margaret lit a small lamp and polished the leather, careful and patient, as if Arthur might step inside at any moment. One bitter winter night, a knock came at the door. Margaret's hands froze. 2 soldiers stood outside. One held a folded letter. "We're sorry, Mrs. Hale." She did not let them finish. She closed the door gently, slid down against it, and cried until morning. The next day, the shoes were still there. She cleaned them again. Weeks passed, then months. One spring evening, as Margaret was placing the shoes by the door, she heard footsteps on the path, slow, uneven. The door opened. A man stood there, thin, leaning on a cane, his face lined by pain and time. "Arthur." "I couldn't wear them," he said softly. "I walked home barefoot. I didn't want to ruin them." Margaret covered her mouth, tears falling freely. She knelt, picked up the shoes, and placed them on his feet with trembling hands. "They were waiting," she whispered. Outside, the war was not over, but inside that small house, the door finally closed on 4 years of waiting.